Good afternoon, everybody. It's certainly my great pleasure to be here. We're obviously here to celebrate the NASDAQ closing bell, but on this special occasion, it gives me great pleasure to welcome to the NASDAQ market site here in the crossroads of the world, Back on My Feet. A very warm welcome to everybody, and a special welcome to the founder, CEO, and Executive Director of Back on My Feet, Ann Mahlum. Let's give a round of applause for everybody here. Now, this organization was founded in 2007, not so long ago, but it is currently a national nonprofit organization, and it really has a somewhat and probably very unique mission. Ann will tell us more. It's really dedicated to creating independence, self-sufficiency among the homeless people and also underserved portions of our population. And this organization has as a guiding principle that you can empower their participants by the act of running. And this act of running will build confidence, strength, and self-esteem. Now, this organization does not, as you might think, provide shelter, but as part of this running, it provides a community. And this community is guided by principles of equality, respect, discipline, teamwork, and leadership. Truly remarkable. Now, this Back on My Feet running approach will focus on every individual's innate desire, regardless of where they come from, to be one recognized, appreciated, and to truly appreciate the joy of achievement. Through dedication and hard work, these participants take these steps and they go on to what's known as next steps. And as they progress through next steps, the organization has the ability to provide access to educational opportunities, job training, employment, and financial aid. Truly an outstanding mission and truly great work. Let's give a round of applause for that. Now, in particular, tomorrow, April 10th, is another remarkable day. It represents the opening of the 9th chapter of Back on My Feet. And we're going to start this activity with a 1-mile run from Central Park to Times Square. And then after that, we'll have a wonderful meal. We'll be joined by 40 sponsors and 800 attendees. And like I am today, it's required business attire with sneakers. So we're looking forward to that. So truly we support and we admire and we certainly recognize the great spirit and effort that goes into Back on My Feet. And it's really my great pleasure, my honor to welcome to the podium today the founder, executive director, and CEO, Ann. Please come up here.
Thanks, Bob. Thanks, NASDAQ, for having us here today. New York City is the 9th chapter for Back on My Feet. We have operations in 8 different cities, which include Philadelphia, Baltimore, DC, Boston, Chicago, Dallas, and Indianapolis. So tomorrow marks our very first day in New York City, where, as Bob mentioned, 50 of our members will run their very first mile and kick off their new journey to a much better life, hopefully, with Back on My Feet. This whole organization has been very personal for me. It did not start with some big strategic plan or a bunch of people around a conference table thinking that running was the answer to homelessness. This comes from a lot of emotion from my past of dealing with my father's own addiction and using running as my own strength to get through those difficult times in my life. And in 2007, I was running by a homeless shelter in Philadelphia and was passing an amazing group of people on the corner of a homeless shelter and began to develop a really fun relationship with them and discovered and felt that running could actually probably help them the same way as it has helped me. And all people need is a positive environment and a support system and to believe in themselves. And if you start to change the way that you see yourself, you can actually make real change in your life. So it's been amazing to watch the results of Back on My Feet across the country, with 50% of our members being successful to move on to get jobs and homes, be reunited with their families, and actually living a self-sufficient, independent lifestyle. So I'm very excited for our 50 new members of Back on My Feet in New York City, and thank you for NASDAQ again for hosting us today.
And we certainly stand here today in awe of everything that you've done, everything you've accomplished, and in honor of that and also the opening of the 9th chapter here in the great city of New York, we'd like to present to you the NASDAQ closing bell crystal. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.